What's up, everybody? Mr. Nation One here. Yeah. So, anyways, just a Sunday vlog. I can't say the Sunday. The Sunday Funday vlog because it's more like a snow day because it's fucking snowing in North Carolina. Well, yeah. I think it's like it's March 11th, I believe. Yeah. Well, actually, it's March 12th. Sorry. So anyway, the weird thing is it's snowing. I don't know how long it's going to snow or how deep or how many inches, but this is kind of weird because, like, up in Saskatchewan and Manitoba, it snows like 6 months out of the year, so it snows a little bit more than what it does in the Midwest. Northeast, usually 4 months or 5 months in a year. Wow, sometimes that. Colorado, it varies. Sometimes it'll snow like from November all the way till like March or April. Yeah, just after March, you get sick and tired of it, because it snows part of spring. It's kind of weird. Yeah, so anyway, I had to put the stocking cap on. Well, I got one. Well, mine's from Coral Tools, so I had it for a couple years. But the thing is, I always wear it like this because, those sissies, you call them snowflakes. That means sissy, of course. But the way they're wearing the stocking caps, they have, probably the bottom of the cap, but with the top of their ears showing, or they had longer hair. They had their hair sticking out. And they like to bitch and complain about the stupidest shit. You get offended easy, like instead of just fucking just take it like a man and just get over it. Well, there's girls like that too. It's kind of weird. And they wearing scarves, so this is why I don't want to wear a scarf because I don't want to look like those snowflakes. So that's why I have my my zipper all the way up in my Columbia jacket. Columbia coat. Sorry. So if it's snowing, I have to work today, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a slow day in the shop. I'm just hoping the McDonald's next door isn't closed. Yeah, because I didn't pack a lunch. Yeah. Well, if it does, I'm going to be starving though, but I'll just stop and pick up something that cheats on the way back because they're always open anyway. But this snow shouldn't be that bad where, the point where it turns into a blizzard. I would hate for that to happen, if it turned into a blizzard. Yeah, because snow in the south, well, especially this state, North Carolina, it usually snows like maybe 2 or 3 times in a year. Just in the beginning of the year. For some reason, it doesn't snow in December. So yeah, you couldn't even have a white Christmas, because it doesn't snow in December. Other places you could. The craziest thing back in Pennsylvania, whenever it snows, let's say it snowed for like a day and a half, then the snow stayed there on the ground for weeks, and then finally the sun, came up and melted all the snow. So it's good for 2 or 3 days. Then all of a sudden it snows again. Well, back at my old job. There was a supervisor I had who was from Chicago. Well, he's not one of these idiots from Chicago. Yeah, he's not a liberal, but he said back when he was living over there, he said it was horrible in the wintertime because, it's a lot colder than it is in Pennsylvania, whenever it doesn't snow. I think he said it was around 0 degrees. Maybe it could be below 0. And I said, without snow on the ground? And he said, yeah, because, they're right next to Lake Michigan. Of course, a city near the lake, of course it's going to make it cold over here. Pennsylvania doesn't get as bad like that because, especially where I was born at, we had 2 rivers, but it's not as bad as near the Great Lake region where, it makes it a lot colder in the wintertime. The summertime isn't so bad, the summertime weather is not, bad up there. It's just that living up there is just too fucking expensive. So that's why I'm never gonna move back. And plus, there's some stupid shit going on there that I didn't like. But anyway, but up in Canada, of course, it's worse anyway because it snows 6 months out of the year. Yeah. But if you want to find something warmer during the wintertime, yeah, you can go to Arizona. But I met a person from Arizona one time, from Phoenix, and I asked him how, like in wintertime, like how cold does it get? Like he said, the coldest it'll get like around 80 degrees Fahrenheit. 80 degrees? That's still hot here. But in summertime, it's horrible. It's like, a hot summer day will be like around 110 degrees Fahrenheit. And plus the state's all desert. Especially if you work in construction, you couldn't work the normal, typical work day from 8 to 5. Because, it's just too damn hot there. So, what they do is, either they start from 5 a.m. to 1 p.m. So you get like your 8 hours there, just to hurry up before it gets hot. Well, especially, if they pour it in concrete, it'll dry up a lot faster. It won't take, a long time for it to dry. Or, I think what they did I think they have people coming in overnight. They probably come in like around 9 o'clock at night, all until 5 a.m. So they have an overnight shift. And it's like, damn, you don't want to work in construction in Arizona. Now, if you're going to work a good job there, without getting a heat stroke or frying in the damn sun, be a truck driver. You have air conditioning in those trucks. Yeah, the only time you have to worry about the damn heat is when you get out of the truck to go to the dock, after you park the tractor trailer. In Texas, it's not so bad. Like if you're in El Paso, Texas, yeah, it gets too damn hot. It almost gets as hot as well as Arizona. But when you go to, let's say Beaumont, Texas, that's where my aunt lived at. It's like almost to Louisiana. It's not as hot, so that's a little better. Wintertime in El Paso, it does snow, but some parts of Arizona doesn't snow. Speaking about Arizona, they do not have daylight savings time. It's kind of hard to tell what time is it now, and they're Mountain Standard Time, just like Utah, New Mexico, El Paso, Texas, Colorado. I'm not sure if Oklahoma is in there or not. I don't think so. But I mean, they don't have it anyway, so because they thought it was kind of ridiculous that you had to be changing clocks, an hour back and then an hour ahead, or back to that. Yeah, because what it does, you lose an hour of sleep. Yeah, especially when I got home like around 1 o'clock. Oh, well, it turned into, I had to set my alarm clock ahead. So it doesn't happen until like 2 o'clock. So yeah, I lose that damn hour. And I'm thinking next year, if I had to work on Sunday, I'm thinking I'm just going to freaking stay home that day. Yeah, so I at least go to bed early. But tonight, tomorrow, I had to be in from 8 to 5. So when I had to come to work, at 8 o'clock, I get out early, of course. So I get up at 5:30, so I probably had to go to bed like around 9:30 or 10. I'll be just inside bed, just looking on my phone, and then lights out around 10, and just start sleeping from there, just because last night I didn't get that much sleep. I think I got like probably 4 hours of sleep. Well, what kept me awake is because, one bartender we had, Moonrunners, turns out her 5-year-old daughter died in a car accident, and I feel really, really bad, because I haven't seen her like the last 2 weeks. And so, just thinking about, I was just thinking how my life was as a child, just riding cars, especially that car accident I got into back when I was 4 years old. But I didn't get hurt because, the car, 2 cars only hit just the passenger side. I was sitting just on the driver's side in the back seat, where my dad was. Well, after hearing the story, you know, what my mom told me, I felt sorry because well, she was sitting on the passenger side, and she thought she was going to die because that car was going, and you know, she was driving on the dashboard and closing her eyes because she was thinking she was going to die. And yes, you'll get that feeling if something like that happened. I don't blame her. I've done the same thing. And well, the doors got smashed up on the passenger side, but thank God it did not hit us that bad. We didn't get hurt. My mom didn't get hurt, but she was scared that, you know, the door panel moved because she said she couldn't even open the door or even roll down the window. So that's how bad it was in that Nissan. But, you know, I just, because think about that, you know, it's a lot safer to have the child in the back seat, yeah, especially in the accident. Now, if you live in a smaller town and the population's like less than, you know, 3,000 people, and you're going like slower than 20 miles an hour, it shouldn't be that bad. You can at least stop real quick at 20 miles an hour or less. So you wouldn't worry that much, you know, what the damage would be. But make sure to have a seatbelt on, of course. But the thing is, you know, you got the airbag, you know, on the passenger side. So, you know, especially with that, that'll kill them instantly. So, I'm going to do that. Especially when I was 3 years old, I was riding with my dad in the front seat of his Nissan pickup. And he had me just on the passenger side because, you know, so he had enough room to shift. Yeah. So anyway, we're going to see how the snow day at work is going to be. There's a lot of stuff I have to do before it gets worse. So as soon as it gets slow, I just had to, you know, get some other stuff situated, you know, cleaning up and all that, just in case they, you know, close the shop early. And we'll see how the snow day works. So